How's it going, guys? On a little bit of a road trip here. Kind of just going all over, seeing different places, doing different things. Right now I am up in Ripon, Wisconsin, and there's a place called Discount Fireworks. Waylon owns it, and I heard he's got a ton of product. He's got a bunch of pro line, a bunch of consumer stuff, and from what I heard, it's pretty cheap. So we're gonna stop in. I'm pulling up to it right now. Actually, it looks like, I think, yep, right here. Kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, it seems like, but apparently he's got a lot of stuff and moves a lot of product out of here. So excited to get inside and see what he's got. We'll get back to you when we get out of the vehicle here, and let's go meet him. I don't see anybody around. He's got some containers here. Looks like he's got a lot of product in there. Holy, that's a lot of Proline stuff. Waylon?
Yeah.
Hey. Garrison Reisner, how are you, man?
Good.
Holy crap, you got some product in here.
Yeah.
Good to see you finally.
Yeah, you too.
So this is the spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
This stuff.
Looks like in just this one, this is all Proline.
Yep.
All Comets. Look, holy crap. Look at this. What, you must have one of every single one of their Comets?
So I ordered one of each, and I've got almost all of them. I've got them in order by number, so you can see. So here they're all the 1410, and then it's 141001,
Yep.
1002, 1003, 1004. So you get on the row, and there'll be a few missing, but almost all of them are here.
Okay, then these look like these are slices.
Yep.
Holy cow. Wow. That's way cool. So that must be the retail storefront, and then this is all the Proline stuff, correct?
Yep. And so I'm in my containers, my Proline containers. They're all set up for customer shopping. You actually come into the containers.
Okay.
You can see your product, look at it, check out. A lot of different Proline stuff. They're different brands. They're all kind of set up different.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than just ordering and not knowing what you're ordering, because I did that. I found products I don't like, products I do like. I felt like I wasted a lot of money learning, where you can actually come in here and make sure everything's exactly what you want to buy.
Yep.
But it's not in the store, because that kind of separates it from the consumer and non-consumer.
Now, I know you can sell year-round technically here, but
Yes.
you're not necessarily open year-round. When are you open for some people if they want to stop in?
So I do appointments pretty much anytime, even last-minute appointments. Like I tell people when I started, people would be like, I don't want to bother you. And I'm like, well, this is how I make money. Please do bother me. I don't care if you need $10 in sparklers. Call me. I'll come out.
Yep.
I'm very close. So we don't even leave town without having somebody available for last minute appointments, because we get enough of them.
Okay.
So somebody calls me, I'm like, almost always I can say somebody will be there in 10 minutes.
Okay.
But I try not to ever miss a phone call. If I do, I'm always calling it back, like, hey.
Awesome. So what dates are you specifically open?
Our specific hours, we are open every day from the week before Memorial Day to Labor Day, is guaranteed 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay. Nice. I was just looking at the price. It looks like it's $80 for a case of Comets.
Yep.
And then $100 for a case of slices, $20 a piece.
And
So.
all the Comets are 80 for 30 millimeter. Slices do vary a little bit. Like these are 106, 101. But I mean, they're all right around $100.
Yep. So that comes out to, how many are in a case? 24?
50.
50 in a case for $80. Yep. So under $2 a piece.
Right. And you can, if you want 6 of them, they're $2 a piece.
Okay.
But if you want 50 of them and you want 50 different ones, I'll give you the case price.
Oh, okay.
So you can take, I don't know how many are here, but if you want 50 different ones, and I got 50 different ones, you can take them for $80.
Okay.
Because we're so close to wholesale price, I don't really offer discounts.
Yep.
However, and it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. I do 20% off on 50 cases.
Okay.
You know, that brings these down to $64 a case.
Yep.
So it's a super deal.
So you got some other Proline stuff in these other containers then, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got some cakes in here. This all the raccoon Proline is what this all is. Holy, these are some big boys.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the spread on these it's ginormous.
Not bad.
I've lit a lot of stuff, and the raccoon stuff, a lot of it's got me saying, like, my property is not big enough to light this.
Okay.
So I've kind of been limiting it to stuff that shoots straight in the air.
Okay.
And the shikis on the raccoon Proline are crazy. You know, you got to be more careful as your surroundings. Make sure that it's not too dry. Your area is big. Most of it I never thought it was too big, but a lot of this stuff it may be too big.
That's a good problem. I like that. But I mean, you have plenty of each. I mean, look at this. It's just rows and rows of this one cake here.
Yeah.
And you have tons of it in stock. I mean, check this out, guys. Little Thunder Kings. And oh, you got the bulk canister shells too.
Yep.
$15 for 6, or $2.20 for the case. Nice.
Another interesting thing I do, which I don't think anybody does this, my piece price is figured on my case price.
Oh, okay.
You're not saving money by buying a case. I've got the case price as low as I want to sell it, and then I just divide it. So I mean, like, if my case price, and this is on almost all the products. Some products are a little different, and I have reasoning for it. But you know, this is 138. I divide it by 4. I come up with, you know, it comes out to say 34.20, and I just round it up.
Yep. That's a really nice thing to have because you're getting case price without having to buy the whole case, basically. Right.
Yes.
So if you don't need 4 of them in your show, you can just buy 2 instead of being forced to buy 4.
Right.
But this is probably one of the best selection I've ever seen from let's say a retailer standpoint that has Proline off on the side for people that do have Proline. I've never seen this kind of selection from it before. There's a lot here.
Generally, my prices, I try to be, you know, like in the top, you know, like I want to be where you want to shop. If something seems high, then it's like, yeah, I probably paid too much for it, and I just got it so that I have it here for somebody that wants it.
Mm-hmm.
I carry racks. I've been ordering from Craigco. You know, like, I actually am selling them cheaper than Craigco sells them. And it's not to undercut him or anything. I look at it as like, well, if I sell them, I'm going to buy more from him. So, I mean, I am supporting his business, but the reasoning for me is not to undercut him, not to be better than him, but like, I like his racks. That's why I carry them. But I want my customers to have good equipment, and I want it to be offered to them, and I want them to use it.
Yeah.
I don't want people using these wood racks that people buying online. You know, $65 for a wood rack made out of plywood. It sits out on a damp night, and the next time you use it, it falls apart.
Right. Well, if you like good heavy built racks that are not made out of plywood, you should get in contact with Chris Elliott from Great Lakes Mortar Racks.
Yeah, for sure.
He has some really good, hefty, solid racks for sure.
Yeah.
So this is all the raccoon stuff. It looked like I saw some different Proline in the next one. Do you carry more than just the raccoon stuff?
Yes, I'm carrying a lot of the Night Owl and Dominator stuff right now.
Okay.
Which, you know, and that stuff I did not import. So I've lowered the price to be more competitive with the stuff I'm importing now.
Yep.
So we're kind of pushing it out this year. When it's gone, it's gone. But like for this year, we've got this. We've got Wizard products coming on window container. We've got Rayco coming.
Yep. I've heard a lot about them.
So I know I've got 15 different compound cakes on my next Rayco container.
Oh, okay.
We've got 10 different compound cakes on our next raccoon container. We've got the full line full lineup of 62 millimeter shells from Raccoon coming.
Okay.
So yeah, what we have now is less than what we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Like the selection I have now is probably a third of what we're gonna have for Pro Line when the season hits.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Pro Line.
Yeah.
Awesome. So should we go take a look at what's in the other one?
Yeah.
So here's some of the Night Owl stuff. And what brand is this?
These are, you know, I don't even know. It's an RKM product.
RKM product. So you got some igniters here. It looks like some Dominator Pro Line on the top. And then Dominator slices. I mean, that's a big slice. How much are they? 30 bucks a piece?
Yeah.
$2.25 for a case. Okay. Some RKM Comets and Dominator Comets and Mines, it looks like. Some more cakes. You got some of the 62 millimeter single shots. Cool.
Well, yeah, and the those I'm doing 150 a case on right now.
Oh, okay.
And like a lot of the pricings I haven't changed them yet, but because we got them coming, now they're $7 a piece or 150 a case, and these as well you can mix and match.
That sounds pretty cheap for a 62 millimeter, $7.
Once our Raccoon stuff comes in and I get the pricing figured out, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking these may be closer to $100 or $110 or $120
just to move them out.
You know, and they may be $5 a piece. You know, but I can't guarantee a price till it gets here, but I'm thinking they're going to be cheaper once our imports start coming.
And then you guys just got a bunch of cakes over here on this side. This looks more like all RKM stuff right here.
Yep.
Mines or Comets, $3 a Comet. That's a Dominator one.
And all of these are down to $2 now. I just haven't changed the prices yet. I think the only ones I'm sticking with $3 on are the Salute ones.
Okay, the single shot Salutes. And then these must be some of the racks you're talking about, the Kraco racks.
Yep.
Okay. Some little 10-shot racks are down here. And then some more cakes. Some more Raccoon stuff here. Yeah. This looks like this must be compound cakes, huh?
Yep.
Holy crap, those are big compound cakes. Look at the size of that box. That's 3 feet wide. At least 3 feet wide. That's cool. So this is a lot of Pro Line. You weren't kidding when you told me you had a lot of Pro Line stuff in.
Yeah, it's a lot.
For sure. Cool. So now it's the retail storefront, right?
Yep.
I mean, just walking in right off the bat here, like, this place isn't huge, but I'm sitting here going, holy crap, look at the selection. I mean, there's not 3 rows of the same thing, guys. Every single row here is literally something different. Some fuse on this side. You have got to have like 1,000 different items in here.
Yeah, I think with our Pro Line we have over 1,000 items for sure.
Holy.
I don't know what's exactly in our store, and I was kind of laughing because we're still using our business card from when I opened that says over 400 different products. And I'm still giving that card out, and I'm like, man, I'm importing over 400 new products this year alone.
Wow. I mean, you have tons of different brands in here, tons of Raccoon stuff by all means.
Yeah, Raccoon and Winda, they're our big, we import all the Raccoon and Winda.
I mean, it could take 20 minutes just to go over everything you offer in here. I don't think we're going to look at every single product. I'm going to do a scan over. Holy crap. $15. I mean, you got some pretty cheap prices in here too, by the way.
Yeah, I try for sure. I mean, like this time of year too, a lot of people are trying to push product at me, and I tell them, well, the only product I buy this time of year is cheap. So it's like, if I can't put the best prices on it, I'm not going to buy it from you. But if it's June and I need something, you know, I'll pay a little more just to have it for the busy season.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy a ton.
I mean, G4 shells for 65 bucks. And that's about as cheap as you're going to ever find those. 84 bucks for the Let Freedom ring shells. We gonna demo some product later?
Yeah, for sure.
Are we? Sweet.
Yeah. Well, sounds like.
You hear that, guys? We get to see some of this.
I think we're gonna light off to try a bunch of pro items.
Okay.
Um,
I'm down for that. That's got to be some of my favorite stuff for sure. All the novelty type stuff is in this. Looks like it's kind of in this whole row through here. Slime blaster. Some rockets. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're popular.
I bet they are. I mean, it's just rows and rows and rows. I think these are pretty decent. Might have to grab a couple of those. If you know, you know. Noabs are over here and ball shells. Shot these. These are awesome. Both of these are really good. Some more canister shells, 6 packs. It just feels like there's no end to it because there's so many of them. Noabs. How much are the Noabs? $92, $99. It's all about right price. Mother of all bombs. That's about as good of a Noab as you're going to find on the market, especially for an Ashiki.
Yeah, I think my favorite ones are the Magnum Tremors, and I don't know, the jellyfish ones are really good.
The jellyfish ones are freaking awesome. I agree with that.
The disco ball is really good.
That one is? That one down there, disco ball?
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. The one thing with the Noabs is like you'll find they're not all equal. I've had
for sure.
You know, you watch videos of shows where I use 10 Noabs, and some of them go so much higher than others. And I know in the past we've had Noabs from other companies where I'm like, well, these don't go any higher than a canister shell.
Right.
And that sucks because, you know, so many people are against Noabs. They're too pricey, but when you have the right ones,
they're worth every penny.
Yes.
For sure.
When you have the wrong ones, you're like, damn, I overpaid. And you're like it does.
Well, it's like Uncle Sam. You never overpay. Like, that thing is probably, in my opinion, one of the best Noabs on the market you can buy.
Yeah, it's good.
So, yeah. And then we just got a bunch more 500 gram cakes along here. I mean, just up and down, single road, brand after brand. Just different cake after different cake. I don't know if I've ever seen this large of a selection in a store this small. It's crazy. Fireworks show. This little novelty stuff there. Some more rockets. Looks like there's a few good ones here. Saints and sinners. Medicine Man. Well, guys, that's kind of the walkthrough. I mean, there's so many products here. I don't think I can go through and get you prices of every single one, but it's really cool to see all of these different options in one place like this. And the prices are really good, especially for retail. I would say they're pretty cheap. So if you guys are in the area at all, I would recommend stopping in here on the Pro Line selection. Man, he's got a lot. So we're gonna go get some of this stuff and go shoot some of it off, demo it, and show you what he's got. All right, so just finished walking through the store here, and I think we're gonna demo some of this product here.
Yeah. I really wanted to show Garrison these little four unit firing systems we've got. I've done 4 at a time on one cue. I've done 4 comments at a time.
Okay.
And it's worked. I don't know how many you can do. I've never checked distance, but I always get pretty far away. You can see my mines in the full effect in my videos. So I mean,
Okay.
there's enough distance without having to test further. I know that.
And then this is what it comes in, right? This is just the little box.
Yep.
For 20 bucks is what you're selling it for. And then 30 bucks for the e-matches.
Yep.
And so you could buy this for 20 bucks, and then you can set your fireworks out and safely light them from a distance and never have to worry about anything being close or blowing up in your face or anything like that.
Right. And so I ordered like 600 more of these.
Okay.
I'm really pushing these on consumer products.
Yeah.
As well. You know, I just want everybody to use them, and I never thought I would use them because I'm like, why would I pay an extra buck for a wire every time I want to do a firework? But now that I use it and I get somewhere comfortable and push the button, like, I don't want to light a firework without it. Like, seriously, like, you're not missing anything. You're comfortable. You sit down and you got a beer in your hand, whatever. You push the button and you got a full display.
Yep.
You can get good videos. Everything's just better.
For sure, and it's a lot safer that way because you're farther away from it.
Yeah.
So, awesome, cool. So what do we got we're gonna light? We're gonna light this daytime color to smoke. Now this is a 1-4 Pro cake. And then we have 2 canister shells.
Both corn dogs.
Yep. And then a daytime gender reveal.
This is the blue one.
Yep. And then blackout smoke. Guys, I wanted to see this because I've never seen this. Black smoke. It's always colored. You know, it's red, white, blue, green, yellow. I've never seen just a big black smoke. So, should be pretty cool. We're going to get these set up and shoot them off for you. All right, so we got our little setup here. We're going to start with the black smoke. Then we're going to do the 2 horn dog canister shells. And then we're going to go to the he-she reveal cake. And then the smoke to thunder. And it's just got a little power button here. You just click that off and on. You can see that. And then the remote, I don't see any buttons on the remote.
Slides open.
Okay.
A, B, C, D.
Gotcha. So that's simple. So that's your little safety. You turn that on, and then you slide that down. And then when you slide up, you can't hit any of the buttons.
Right.
Okay.
So that's one thing you want to be sure that that's not in your pocket open while you're hooking this up. And
yep.
Power off on here until you're ready to go.
All right, here goes the black smoke.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay, we can light another one. 2 horn dog cans. Woo!
They're pretty good.
That's got a little pop to it.
So we'll back up and we'll get that one. That's going to be a widespread.
He, she, gender reveal. Nice blue. That was pretty nice.
Right, nice. You ready?
Yep. That had a really nice pop to it.
All right.
That's really cool. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you're in the area up here by Ripon, Wisconsin, I think you guys have a couple of stores also. One down by Pequawki, is that correct?
Pequawki, I've got one, and then my mom owns one in Princeton, and we sell mostly the same products as far as consumer goes. I do only have the Pro line currently in Ripon. We're working on getting it in other places.
So yeah, they have plenty of locations. Like I said, great pricing, tons of Pro line selection up here in Ripon. So if you guys are in the area, stop in, check him out. And I'm sure he's got probably about whatever you need or could want. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll get back to you next time. All right, take 2 on the black smoke. It's got some duration to it. Nice.